What is going on, everybody? It is your favorite host, Kalen Washington, and your second favorite host, Hugh Anthony III, aka Dirty. We are in our houses right now for our last webcam podcast. After this, we are going home, or I'm going home, and we are going to be in the same place. And I'm finally graduating from Whittier College, as you can see. That's why I decided to throw it on. Next week on Friday is my official graduation, but this week is like my last week of like actual work. So I'm going to come home. We're going to start doing some in-person stuff. Sound quality be a lot better because we finally got some equipment. We're excited, man. It's going to be dope.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked for the videos. I'm stoked for the in-person quality. The in-person sound quality is about to be phenomenal, bro.
Yeah, even the video.
Yeah, even the video too. We got some HD cameras. I'm just excited for the in-person stuff. The quality's just sound phenomenal. So I can't even express it so much.
Dirty's been hyping up his tech extremely well. Mm-hmm. So if it's not good, he might get fired. I might fire him. The next week it might just be me.
Yeah, right. No, we don't get fired over here. We just get better. We learn our mistakes and we keep going.
So I have a question. This has been on my mind for a while now, and I just keep seeing it everywhere. And I know my answer, and I want to know what Dirty's answer is.
Hit me.
So, a hot dog.
A hot dog. Oh, that sounds disgusting already. But
is
carry
it a sandwich?
On. What you mean? Is it a sandwich? No.
Is it a sandwich? No.
Absolutely not. What you mean a sandwich?
It's so disrespected. No, absolutely.
Why?
Not.
Someone say it was a sandwich?
Yeah, people argue that it's a sandwich because there's bread and meat.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
yeah, I don't think so either.
No. When I think of a sandwich, I think of like, I don't know. I just think of like deli meats.
Yeah, deli meats.
Deli meats. I mean, you can put like any type of meat. Ooh. No, I'm not changing my answer, but I mean, you can't put like carne asada into a sandwich, but that's still like a torta.
Yeah, has its own name.
Yeah, has its own name to it.
I think the biggest argument is why do they call it a chicken sandwich then? Because it's on a bun. I think like in my main argument, it's that the bread is like the deciding factor.
That's what I was thinking, but
so why is it a chicken sandwich even though it's on a bun?
I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I ideally see the form of a hot dog as like a V shape, like to start with. But like, I don't know.
I don't think it's a sandwich, dude.
I don't think it's a sandwich. I don't agree with that. I really don't. I'm not a big fan of calling a hot dog a sandwich. That's just my thing.
It doesn't make sense.
A hot dog.
You don't grill a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just. And plus, how many sandwiches do you put ketchup on? Even though I don't put ketchup on my hot dog, but like other people do. So when was the last time you ever put ketchup on a
I don't even think I put ketchup.
This doesn't happen. It's not a sandwich, but
not even a chicken sandwich. I don't.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Just thinking about it makes me sick.
Yeah,
imagine just a turkey sandwich, throw some ketchup. Oh
gosh.
Just doesn't happen. So you heard it here first. Whoever told you that a hot dog is a sandwich is a liar, and you should cut them off immediately. Probably call the police.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Hot dog is not a sandwich.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't understand why that would even come up as a topic.
Yeah, it's a big debate. You'd be surprised. You say, yeah, it has bread, it has meat. It's a sandwich. No, it's not a sandwich.
Oh gosh, that's funny. Bro, can't wait for all this stuff to come in, bro. I mean, I feel bad about all this COVID-19 shipping delays and everything, but man, it's crazy.
Man, this is killing me. The worst part is I graduate this week, technically next week, and I have absolutely nothing in place because of COVID. So I'm kind of like just going with the flow right now.
Yeah, it definitely feels bad for everyone that is graduating because this is like the only time. I mean, I'm not going to do a post-graduation. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. But, yeah, I feel like it just sucks for the people that are graduating high school, college, elementary, or 6th grade promotion, 8th grade promotion, all that stuff. It's just like this is like you only experience that once, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of
For us, we have to go back in December and do like the walking part. So like I'll have my diploma and all that already, but
yeah.
like the actual ceremony is in December now, which is,
Mhm.
I mean, I like that they're like having it like letting us like walk and stuff, but this I hate it, man. I don't want to go back. Once I'm done, I want to be done. You know.
That's the thing. Yeah, so you don't really want to go back. I mean, you can just I guess so you get the photos and everything, but like.
Yeah.
It's like some people might actually be in their career at that time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's on like a Saturday,
maybe.
but still.
Hey man, you never know. Some people do international business, man.
Yeah.
that's
man. I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, man, I low key when I graduate this week, I have no proof of like graduating. Like people could think I'm lying. Like I have no proof.
Mm-hmm.
I have like technically I don't have a diploma until I get it. However, I'm gonna get it. I'm not sure how they're gonna get it to us.
Don't they pay?
And I have no like, huh?
Are they gonna mail it?
Probably, yeah.
Mm.
And then I have no like graduation pics, so they might think I like printed out my diploma or something.
Yeah, you're photoshopping and everything.
I have absolutely no proof that I graduated.
Yeah, this is definitely interesting. It's a weird time for everything, man. Hey, bro, how do you feel about like everyone all of a sudden is going to the beach, bro?
Man,
Like,
it's so sloppy, bro.
Like they just opened up the beaches to the public, and all of a sudden, like people are like, are taking pictures of the beach, like nothing's going on. Like it's kind of
the part that makes me mad is like, okay, this is not like true across the world or whatever, or true across all California, but like the people that are like, oh, I need to go to the beach, or like as soon as like the sun comes out, they go to the beach. These are the people that have pools in their backyard. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's really not that serious. You can wait a couple more weeks to go to the beach. The beach is not going anywhere. It's not going to disappear by the time this is all over. It's so dumb. Especially, like, I know that they're talking about raising, like, restrictions and stuff in San Diego, but it would have been a lot quicker, a lot smoother if you just go with the flow, you know? Like, go with the rules that they're giving us. It's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I know everybody hates being inside. I mean, I don't even be going outside like that. I be chilling, and I still hate it. Like, just not being able to do like regular stuff is annoying. But come on, bro. Like, don't. Especially like mad people at the beach. Like that's like the worst. That's what we're trying to avoid this whole time. Like, it's different going to like a restaurant or like when they open up stuff. Like even the movies, like it's less people than the beach. Like you get kind of social distance at the beach, but bro, it's so dumb. Like, just wait, man. Be patient. These are the people that like have never had to wait for nothing in their lives, man. So spoiled. They never had no rules. Like when somebody tells me, the government tells me stay inside, I'm like, okay, it's really not that big a deal.
Ain't that bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just not a real big fan of that move. It's just like, bruh, come on now. Like,
and then like a week later, they open up the beaches or like they're relieving the restrictions. I'm like, bruh, you just reward their terrible behavior. But I'm not complaining because yes, I get rewarded too. But
I don't know. Hey, bro, I saw this post, bro. It was like they said Orange County was like bad. They said Orange County was bad when they first opened up, and they said, "All right, since they're trying to close down our beach, let's go to San Diego."
Yeah, we're like, no.
Yeah, everyone's like, chill. I was like, bro, that's funny. Man. That's
the good thing is about like since we're from like IB, we don't really like people don't consider us to be like San Diego or like when they say they want to go to the beach, they don't think of our beach, so we be chilling.
Imperial Beach is never like anyone's first.
Yeah.
Beach unless you're from this area.
Yeah, if you're from like usually maybe like Chula Vista area and down. Yeah. But if you're from like past the 8, you don't go to IB, which is good because I don't like those. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like them, but they're not our type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. That's funny because I don't really go to any other beach.
No, yeah, hell no.
I really don't.
I don't even like going to Coronado Beach like that.
To be honest, I don't think I ever set my foot in the water in Coronado Beach.
No, bro, I don't even mess with the ocean water, bro. If you see me in the ocean water, something's going terribly bad.
Something's going terribly bad, or you just whipped. You just
Yeah.
whipped, bro.
I'll be up to my. If I'm whipped, I'll be up to my knees. Looking straight down, make sure there's no animals. I don't mess with, bro. That's why I don't mess with the ocean. There's like people don't realize there's wild animals inside of that ocean, man.
Yeah,
that is scary.
Like home. It's their home. And everyone's all fantasizing like the ocean water, and I'm not even talking about like the beach water. I'm talking about like somewhere on the island, and like the water is like clear in the bottom. You can see everything in the bottom. Oh no! No!
I mean, I guess it's kind of better to like know what's coming.
You're
like,
crazy.
So like you can see like a shark from down the way. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and slide out of here. I hate not being able to see, bro. The ocean water is not for me, man.
I think I'd rather not see it.
Bro, my stomach.
Bro.
My stomach like turns just thinking about when we went to the beach one time, and I was just in the water and I stepped on something and I could just feel it slide from under my feet. I'm pretty sure it was a stingray. I'm like 99.9% sure. I felt it swim away. I was like, oh my! I haven't been in the water since then. That day.
No.
I was like, oh, there's real. Okay, like before I was like, there's no animals like where I'm at. Like it's deeper. Once that happened, I was like, oh no, there is animals in here everywhere. I'm out.
You never catch me at the beach unless we're playing basketball.
Yeah, or we're just chilling.
We're just chilling.
I hate the sand too, low key. Like sand be getting everywhere. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it can be. It'd be hot too.
Yeah. The only good thing about the beach is the vibes. It's the only good thing.
Yeah, it is. It's a vibe. It's a good vibe, man. They can't knock that down. It's a good little environment.
That's why the Hess they put right there is like the best thing ever, bro. Because you still get the beach vibes, but you don't got to deal with the actual like beach.
Yeah, it is good. It's a good thing for our community.
Yeah,
it's a good thing for our community. I like it. I enjoy that spot. It's a nice drinking spot. Yeah, it was some good tacos. A little overpriced though, but then again, you're having it on the beach.
Yeah, if you're on the beach,
so I guess you can.
If they put like Mariscos on the beach, oh my god, that would be a blessing.
It'd be like $1.50 fish tacos, bro.
Yeah.
They used to be $1, but now they're $1.50.
The shrimp tacos be hitting super different. That's a different vibe right there.
Bro, all the extra sauces on the side, some limes, bro.
Yeah.
It's perfecto.
Bro, what do you think about the difference? So like, I always tell people, so like coming up to LA, they're like, and like, so like, there's football players that get recruited from all over San Diego, and we come. Yeah. And there's like, oh, you guys are all both from San Diego. I'm like, nah, because like we're from two different like San Diegos. Like I said earlier, like once you hit that 8, there's like 2 separate worlds.
Yeah.
And I think like a lot of people don't notice that. So like when people be like, oh, like if someone like say somebody from North San Diego like does something stupid, they're like, oh, that's your boy. You guys from the same area? I'm like, nah.
Nah, he from Oceanside.
Like, yeah. I was like, nah, that's basically like Escondido right there. Yeah. I was like, I'm from IB. That's why I had to start saying I was from IB. I couldn't even claim San Diego anymore. Too many weirdos doing weird stuff. I'm like, so I was like, nah, I'm from IB. I know nobody else is from IB except my boy Noah Berry, and he was chilling.
Hey, what's it called? Do you think East Lake people get disrespected when we claim East Lake as Chula Vista, or is East Lake its own area?
East Lake's definitely its own area. I don't know how the hell they are called Chula Vista because they're so far away.
Yeah.
It's funny because like I feel like some of them want to be Chula Vista, and then some of them want to be known as East Lake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They want to be their own separate island, but Chula Vista.
I think some of them want to be connected to Chula Vista, so they could do like not do Chula Vista stuff, but like have Chula Vista like attitude or like Chula Vista like attributes. Like they could like not be ghetto, but like just not be like rich and spoiled. Like they don't want to be seen as that, so they try to like, oh, I'm from Chula Vista, I'm not from East Lake or whatever. And then there's people that are like, I'm not from Chula Vista, ew, I'm from East Lake. So like it's two different worlds, man.
It's like you classify as something different.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's why all the hood dudes that like they say they're from like East Lake and stuff. I'm like, bro, stop.
The hood dudes from East Lake.
Stop it. We've been there, bro. Those houses are humongous. There's no slums at East Lake.
No, there's no slums. That's straight. I'm not gonna comment on that. It's just you ain't from the hood. Sheesh.
Man, oh man.
Mm-hmm. That's tough. It's tough.
So I was thinking the other day. So like a lot of people, especially like today, a lot of people are like competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a huge competitive world right now, just because of like everything that's going on. So like we started a podcast, right?
Yeah.
There's other people that have podcasts that could easily see us as like competition, and then therefore like not support us at all because technically we're their competition, right?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
And then I just think of like everything. So like, especially in like, so like women right now, a huge thing for women is like cosmetology and like, you know, hairdressing and makeup and stuff, YouTube channels, things like that.
Yeah.
Do you think that, that is kind of like pulling the community apart? Cause I always see it similar to like that. Like when people see you doing something similar to either they're doing or something that they want to do, they see you as like competition, and then therefore like they'll stop supporting you or like anything you do, like try to shut down anything that you do now because they see you as competition. Do you see that too, or am I just like tripping?
I mean, I do see a lot of people do stop supporting you, like if you're doing like something similar along those lines with what they're doing. But I don't think it's not like that. I feel it's not like that. It's not like we're trying to compete or anything. It's just how should I say it? Like we're not competing against each other. If anything, we can help each other along the lines. It's not like we're taking away business from each other.
Yeah,
it's not like that. Like especially what we're doing to podcasts. Like you're not like. You can't take away. I mean, you can take away attention, but it's just like it's something different. Like we talk about whole different things.
Yeah.
So, I would see it like if anything, we could eventually collab and we can collab and work out. But I mean, with people that do haircuts, I mean,
yeah.
Now that can be competitive. But then again, it's a haircut. It's something you can do frequently, so everyone could like switch off. Like some people have certain barbers, like top one, top two, top three.
Yeah.
That are top tier barbers, but I mean, I don't know. I would never see it as like, oh, you're trying to go against me or anything like that. So that's just my opinion, though.
I always look at it like people. I think competition is good, and I think competition pushes you to like do better.
Yeah, it does.
But I don't think competition should rip you apart. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all from the same place or doing the same thing. We'll have the same like ambition or whatever goals. So I don't think it should like rip people apart. But I think it honestly does. Even though I wish it didn't, but I think it does. Especially when it comes to like money or something like that. Like a podcast is not really, because I think you could support multiple podcasts. You know, I think you could support multiple TV shows, multiple music, like stuff like that. But even like things we argue about all the time, like Kendrick or J. Cole, you know, LeBron or Jordan, like. Yeah. Now it seems like you can't even like support both. You have to like support one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that make you separate.
Yeah.
That's what society wants you to do.
So like I was talking to somebody the other day and they were like, okay, so who's better, J. Cole or Kendrick? I was like, I'm a huge J. Cole fan, so I'm J. Cole all the way. And he was like, so you don't like Kendrick? I'm like, no.
They automatically say that. Like you just dislike the other side. But no.
I think it's just the way. It depends. Like everybody, it depends how your mind is working at the moment. You know, if you feel like you have to shut down everything because you like something and you can't like anything else, then that's you. You know, I think you can support multiple things. I think that's a problem in like what we have going on right now. Everything's like a competition in a negative way. Like you can support multiple things.
Negative competition. Yeah. Definitely can't support different things. I don't know why people make you single stuff out. I don't know what's the point of that. Like, it's life, bro.
Just weird, man.
Just settling on one thing. It's a different type of mindset.
Yeah,
it's a different type of mindset for sure. And man.
But then I think of like sports because like I'm a Laker fan, so like there's some teams I really hate. Like the Clippers, I kind of hate them. Kind of. Or like, talking football, like I like the Chargers. I hate the Raiders, bro. I always hated the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I can't support multiple things. Because I think that's when it gets to, because I want to see the Chargers win, right? So if the Raiders are in the way of that, or the Raiders are trying to stop that, I have to hate the Raiders. But then I don't hate other teams, so it's weird.
Raiders, no. Just because I think just because certain people,
Yeah,
I
it's the
hate
fans, man.
I hate the fans. Yeah, I hate the fans.
Yeah.
It just makes me die.
Yeah,
It just makes me die, especially like how they swear like they're about to win like some type of championship in the future.
every year, I swear.
Every year, like I don't know. It's just funny. It's just funny in my opinion, man. So
You got anything for us?
I would say, man, I mean, you got done be done with college, bro. Like next week
dude.
or this week, too. Like
it's crazy, man. I think so. Like when I have a conversation with myself, right? Like I'm just thinking about like, oh, I'm really about to graduate college.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just like I find myself, and I try not to do it because I know it's like super important and it's big for somebody like us that comes from like where we come from. Like it's big, and I find myself like kind of not making it a big deal when it should be,
Mm-hmm.
Like I find myself like, oh, it's just college, like it's like you just graduated college. Like a whole bunch of people do that.
Yeah.
And I had to catch myself the other day. I was like, man, why am I doing that? Like, why am I making it seem like it's not a big deal when it is?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, it's so weird to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though it's really important to me, in my mind, I know, like, man, this is like great. Like, you did it. Like, it's so dope that you like finally finished. Like, I know there was like a lot of times where I was like, man, maybe this is not for me. Like freshman, sophomore year, I was like, man, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I just need to go home. Especially leaving to go to college. Like, maybe I just need to go home. And then just to finish and like see everything that like we had finished and like that we had like done to graduate.
Yeah.
And I found myself the other day, I was like, man, it's just college, whatever. Like, I'm not even gonna like celebrate like that because it's just college. And like other people like graduate college all the time, so I had to catch myself, like, man, and like enjoy it and like appreciate it, like even though it might not be a big deal to like people that always knew they were gonna graduate, like people that were born and their parents are like, yeah, once they go to college, we have like a college fund for them, all that. Like, that's not the life that we grow up with. You know what I'm saying? Like before I left, we had to figure out how we're gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
Like it was a struggle to figure out.
Football.
Yeah, exactly.
Some type of sport. They're not. I can't even break up sports again, but
Bruh, it's crazy to think
what pays
like
your education.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna pay my education or my
especially
grades.
like somewhere like a private school like I go to, like a private liberal arts school that like someone like just a regular kid from IB probably isn't gonna even look that way. Is not gonna like take the chance at like a higher education like something like this. And just the fact that like football did take me here and like brought me here, and like I'm super super glad that I ended up coming here, and like just to like see everything that we went through and see everything that like I finished. It's crazy that like just the mindset of other people were like sinking into my mind.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's just college, like everybody graduates college or everybody goes to college. And like because people here like that's kind of like how they are, like. And they knew since they were born that they were going to graduate college. They were going to go to college and graduate college. But like for me, it was like I always thought I was, but like there was times where I was like, maybe this is not going to happen, man. Like, so it's always it's dope to like just see the finish line and like, damn, like I'm doing it,
I'm doing
especially to being like a teacher. I think that's the most like rewarding part of it all, like to think like I'm actually going to be a teacher. I was talking to Albright the other day. I was like, I don't know a lot of like young teachers, like how many teachers do you know that are like under 30?
Under 30? I mean, I don't really know. I don't know. I really don't really know.
Yeah. Like if I can get a job at like 24, like how many teachers under 25? Like it's just crazy to like think that I'm almost there,
Yeah. I agree with you on that. Yeah, especially I don't know, how does that work? Can you jump straight to like high school, or is that?
So like I have to get my teacher credential, which is going to take me another year, so I'll have that by 23. And then after I have my teacher credential, I'll be ready to teach. And I passed like my tests, but I should pass them. I don't know. Hopefully I pass them. I should pass all of that by like 24. So it would be crazy if I finished all that, Like,
yeah.
It'd be crazy to like actually have a teaching job by like 25, 26. Because that's like how many, I don't know a lot. In my career, I haven't seen a lot of teachers. like that. Usually the teachers are like that I've had were like 30, 35 to
35 plus.
like endless. Like I could be like 70 or 80.
Yeah.
Like, you've seen some old teachers.
Yeah.
That's like my goal though, because just to see somebody like in the class like us, like how many teachers you know that like look like us, like not black only. Like I know a couple teachers that are like black, but they're not like us. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be crazy to like actually see something like that.
I agree with you. I would never ever expect you being a teacher though.
Yeah, I didn't know me neither.
Ever in my life, especially how much I was. I mean, I don't know. I was never a big fan of teachers back then. I mean, professors are dope, just because it's more relatable, in my opinion. But teachers, I mean, they can get you on the right path though, for sure.
I think the biggest thing that made me a teacher was there was a lot of things. So when I was in high school, I used to work with Arciaga a lot. Like I was his teacher's aide and stuff like that. And like just watching him and like being around him and being like watching him teach and stuff, I was like, man, this is something like that. Number one, I think I might be good at, like I think I could like be successful in this.
Yeah.
And it's something that like I don't see myself. I mean, I could be wrong. And in 10 years, I could be like, man, I hate this job. But I don't see myself getting like tired of it. It looks entertaining. There's nothing boring about it. Like you're doing something new every day.
Yeah.
You be put in new situations every day. So I was like, maybe teaching. I was like, I don't know yet, but maybe teaching. I know I wanted to be a coach in high school for sure. Like once I graduated, I was like, when I'm done playing football, I want to be a coach for sure. But I didn't really have teacher in my mind. But when I got to college, I was like, wow. Like I started learning a lot more. For real. I was like, whoa. I started learning a lot more, especially like you learn about like not to get like too preachy, but like you learn about like systematic oppression and stuff like that. And like, man, and you're like, this is killing us. Like imagine, and they're like, how many teachers, because like I took a child development class and they were just talking. And it was like, I took a child development class, which is like the lead up to get like in your teaching career, your teaching path. Right. So I was in child development class my freshman year, and I'm just sitting in a class full of little white girls. And I'm just like, bruh, like no wonder all our teachers are white. You know what I'm saying? Like it's when I'm here, like this is already like all I see. So, and I'm literally like not only the only black person in the class, but the only black guy in the class, the only guy in the class. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, this is like super weird. And I was like, man, now that I think about it, I never had I don't think I've ever had a black teacher. I had Coach Dumas for like a couple weeks before
for like
they
a couple
switched
weeks. I remember
us.
that. We did have like a couple weeks after that. I don't know what happened. What did you do? Did he switch schools at that time, or
did he switch schools? I can't remember.
Something happened. I forgot.
Yeah, something happened. I think that might have been when he went to Bonito. But yeah, I had him for like 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, cool. I finally got a black teacher, and then he was gone. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, man, I started thinking, I was like, I never had like a black teacher, let alone a black guy. So I was like, okay. So I started thinking about it a little bit more, and then I started having like guest speakers. I was like, okay. And I started learning, I started taking more like education classes just to like gain credits. I wasn't like planning to be a teacher yet. So I started just looking, I started like learning more stuff, and I was like, man, this would like be dope. And then I started working with kids. And then that was when it was over for me. I was like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Guess I'm be a teacher.
Yeah. And I was like, man, I think I could be good at this. And I think people, like, the world needs more like black teachers, or like just different teachers that aren't like everything you see. Like when I walked in the child development class my freshman year, I was like, this is what I see like throughout schools everywhere, like this is the norm. And I was like, maybe like, I know things are changing because like the generation that's coming up is different than like the generations previously, and they learn from the generations like above,
Yeah.
Seeing that you can be a teacher and stuff like that. And like teacher's not like the most like, how do I say it? Most glorified job. Like
when I tell people, lineman. It's like the lineman.
Yeah, no, literally. People ask me, I was like, what do you want to do when you graduate? I was like, I'm gonna be a teacher. They're like, why? I was like, bro.
Yeah, why?
I was like, why are you shutting me down, man? You should be excited. I could teach your kids instead of some like regular white lady that doesn't understand them, I was talking to the president of the school here, and she was like, what do you think will like help this school most? I was like, I think black teachers. We have like a lot of black, not a lot, but we have a couple black professors. And I was like, I think black teachers are like, because she's African American lady,
Okay.
and she was like, what do you think will like help us retain more black students? And I was like, black teachers, like people that can relate to you, like relate to the problems like you deal with. But I think that's true all over like the world, like all education like levels.
Yeah.
Like if you can relate to your students the most, then you're gonna get the most out of them. So that's my goal.
Yeah,
I was gonna relate.
My first black teacher was 7th grade, Mr. White. Mr. White, yeah, but 8th grade was a joke. 8th grade was a joke. Yeah. 8th grade was a joke with Mr. I, bro. Yeah. That class was a...
Mr. Love.
Oh, Mr. Love, yeah, we did have Mr. Love. And
yeah, that was my first black teacher, but it was art class.
Yeah, it was art class, and it wasn't really like we just...
Yeah, we just kicked it in art class.
Freshman art class. That's just a joke right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. His son was Face on Love. I would have never thought about that. Face on Love.
Mr. Love was jokes, bro. He was funny.
He was funny, yeah.
Remember when he started screaming about how he invented the 40?
Yeah, it was like, what?
What?
I don't know.
Man, Mr. Love. I wonder what he's doing now.
I don't know. Probably still. He might still be doing art. Who knows? I feel like it was such an easy job. I don't know how someone could.
Yeah, dude.
How they could take it away from him.
Yeah.
You definitely retire from that.
If you guys don't know who Faison Love is, that's Big Worm. So we had his dad as our art teacher.
Yeah.
Big Worm. It was funny, man. He was a funny dude.
Yeah, it was just so random. Like I didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, I really didn't either.
I really didn't want to believe it. But when he told us like the little background story and like how everything happened, like it makes sense, and I don't want to believe it still.
It's funny, man.
It is funny.
Are you about to teach with me or what? Go ahead and teach some economics or what?
Teach some economics? Shoot, I could. I think I could.
Bro, if Honan can do it, you can do it.
Yes, Mr. Honan can do it.
There's so many classes that I took where I didn't learn a single thing. And that was one of those classes.
That class was a joke, bro. That class was like, I don't know. I think we do. I'm not sure. Maybe is it? I mean, I definitely. I don't know. I'm not sure how the school, because I know, because don't you have to teach like a certain subjects, not certain subjects, but like certain topics, I guess. You can't really go digging deep in your own.
You have a lesson plan.
Yeah, you have a lesson plan. Yeah, that's what it is.
You used to relate it to like what you want. Like from the stuff Honan taught us or tried to teach us, I think it's a lot of stuff that you'd like talk about all the time anyway. So
yeah, shoot.
Like when he had us do the stocks and stuff, I literally learned nothing from that.
Dude, I love that. I remember that. I remember we had in that class you had to like buy your own stock and like you buy it from the beginning of class, or it was like middle class, and then you watched it grow like to the end of like the end. I
forget what my stock was. I think my stock was like Disney, and I low-key was like one of the top dudes in the class for like picking his stock or whatever. I was like, I think it was Disney or like Amazon or something big. And I was like, this is not going to like change that much. And it ended up going up. I was like,
yeah, those are great stocks, man. Disney, Amazon, shoot. All places that we shop a lot.
Yeah. So I wonder what happened when Disney Plus dropped. Their stock probably went up, huh?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it did so, yeah. It brought a lot of attention. Even people that don't watch Disney like that. Yeah. Still bought it just because like the old shows.
Yeah, the old.
Disney Plus is fire, man.
Yeah, Disney Plus is fire.
Disney Plus is fire.
They collabed with Marvel because I'd be messing with those movies.
Really? So I still haven't got Marvel.
You still haven't gotten Marvel? Man, you gotta tap in. I love those movies, bro.
I never got into it. That Netflix is great. Hulu's great. I love them all. I just don't like how when they start trying to bump it up to like $40 a month, like the light stuff. Like, bro,
I hate when they have like stuff and then they're like, oh, well, you need the premium to get this. Especially Hulu pissed me off with that, bro. I'd be like, oh, they have this movie. I click on it. It was like with the plus or with whatever it's called. I'm like, bro, why are you gonna have it on here if you don't got it, man? Don't make me mad.
Not a big fan of it at all. Ugh. Man, these gyms need. I myself, I need a home gym, bro. I really need a home gym. I can't be doing body workouts all the time, bro. I can't, bro.
I think hopefully stuff starts to open up soon. Hopefully this stuff like dies down. Because from what we heard, there was no deaths this weekend. So today it's Wednesday, the 5th?
6th. Wednesday the 6th.
Wednesday, May 6th. So the weekend before today, there was no deaths due to coronavirus. So from what we've heard. So hopefully that means stuff starts to slow down. They start to gradually open stuff. So that means like regular stuff. There's not going to be like, I don't think there's going to be like bars and stuff like that open, or like festivals, anything that has like super amount of people.
Yeah, no.
So they start to open like regular stuff. So hopefully that means like the gyms and stuff like that. I was trying to get back to like regular life, man. I hate
That's what I'm saying.
stuff.
Honestly, this whole like period, it just feels bad. Like it still feels unreal.
Yeah. Like I'm not really even tripping about like all the others, like all the regulars, like the beach or like anything like that, like the mall. Like I just want to be able to do regular life stuff. Like I don't really care about all the other stuff. Just let me do normal stuff. Let me go to work, man.
Go to work. I want to go back to work. I want to go back to work, bro. I can't be sitting here at the house all day. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm educating myself on stuff like that, but it's costing money, bro. Like I've been learning a lot of stuff, but it costs money.
Yeah, like it's cool to be able to like have time to yourself and like look up what you want to look up, not really worrying about anything. I've still had like homework and like stuff I needed to get done, but
yeah,
even that, it doesn't take up much of my day. So a lot of time I'm just sitting here. I watched The Office like 18 times already, dude. Like I just want to go outside, and even if I'm not like having fun, just give me something to do. Give me some busy work, man.
Yeah.
This is when right now I wish I had like a yard or something. My yard would be so clean, so crisp. Yeah. My grass would be cut so clean, man. Just because I was so bored. I would cut it with scissors if I had to, man. I was so bored, man.
Man, I remember seeing this tweet, bro. It was like, oh, I forgot what it said, but it said they'll cut grass with nail clippers. Before they say, I'll trust something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's always the girls making fun of man.
Yeah, before I trust a man. That was fun.
I'll cut grass with toenail clippers before I trust a man. Like, bro, you need to chill.
I don't understand. Like, who hurts you that bad?
Yeah, that bad, man.
That bad. Like, to even think like that's a joke. It's so funny, but like, bro, that's comedy.
They capping though.
That's comedy, bro. Like, there's no way you're that serious.
No, that's super cap.
That's. Worst part about it, they'd be with the dude the next day, bro.
Oh god, it's so true.
They'll
tweet that and then go back to texting the dude that they're talking to.
Mm-hmm. It's funny, man. Be cold world. Be cold world we living in, man. You almost done with that water, boy.
It's the morning, man. Not be dry.
Man, I'm upset, bro. I woke up. I tried to make some coffee. Found out there was no coffee creamer, bro.
You a coffee dude? I can't vibe with coffee, man. I'm just not a huge fan. If I do drink coffee for some unknown reason, like I definitely didn't pick it myself. It has to have so much creamer that like I'd have like barely any taste of coffee.
Any coffee? Nah, I love it, bro. I'm not gonna say I love it. Like I'm gonna die for it, but like, I like it when it's there. I like it when it's there. I mean, maybe I just like the meaning of it, just to be able to wake up refreshing coffee. Maybe it just looks good. I never finish my coffee cup though. I never finish it. I make like less than like 16 ounces worth of coffee. I still don't finish it.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee dude. I just don't like the taste. I remember when I was younger, so like coffee helps asthma. If you don't know that, like hot coffee really helps asthma. So I used to drink like a cup of hot coffee before like football games. When I was younger, I think that's why I hate it, because it had to be black. There had to be like nothing in it.
Oh, you're
so just straight black coffee, black coffee in like the morning where you're getting ready to play a football game. All the other kids is drinking like Gatorade, hot black coffee. I'm just like, oh man, I hate this stuff. Something I just burned in my brain till today. Still don't like it.
Yeah, there's no way I'm just drinking just black coffee. That's just, I don't know how people actually like that.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I don't know. That's a different type of breed, bro. that's a different competition game, bro.
Yeah, that's like no sugar, no nuts, just black coffee. Oh, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be a sicko. Not a sicko, but you gotta be a strong man or a strong person.
It's almost Fear Factor level.
Cup of worms or a cup of coffee. Give me the worms. Give me the worms, dog.
That's bold. Very bold.
We're getting closer, man. Closer and closer.
We are.
I just can't believe it.
I know.
It feels weird after 4 years of like being away or like going home and then coming back, going home, coming back. To think that like I'm about to go home and like never come back. It's pretty crazy. Because like low-key, I feel like this is just my life now.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go back, it's gonna be like it's like refreshing.
It's like you want to live this life in San Diego.
Yeah. Even like quarantine is so much not easier, but like it's so much more normal. Because like here, like I'm in LA, so there's not many like cool places to like walk around. Like an IB, I could walk to like the beach, even though I can't go like on the sand or anything. Just like being able to like walk around.
You might criticize for that.
Yeah, but still,
I might criticize for that.
Nah, people could be going on walks and stuff. It's just like not like I'm not gonna go lay down on the beach and like chill. Like I'm just walking around.
Mm-hmm.
I think that from what I've seen, they said that's true. Like you could walk around and like you go to the park and stuff. You can walk around.
Oh no! I was just talking about like walk around, nothing to do in Los Angeles.
Oh
yeah.
Not right now. There's absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
to do.
basically right now. Yeah.
There's nothing like before when all this is closed. LA is cool to be like in, even though I'm not like a huge fan because I'm not like a downtown dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like that, but like to walk around like just saying like the IB vibe and the LA vibe, just to like walk around. If you have like say you're broke, super broke, and you just want to walk around, the difference between LA and IB is like huge. And I think that's something like I miss, like just being able to like if I woke up today and I just like, you know what, I'm gonna put on some headphones and just walk around, forget it. And in LA, it's like it's not the same. Like I could put on some headphones, I'll just walk past a whole bunch of like empty restaurants or like empty like buildings. Like it's just not the same. I think that's the difference when I just like the vibe. Like when I'm at home, the vibe is super different from when I'm here.
Mm-hmm. The weather's phenomenal.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it's so a little light breeze.
Right now it's so hot.
Yeah, right now it's hot. Right now it's pretty hot. And our house is like 80 something, 90 degrees.
Right now in my apartment, not right now, but in my apartment, like towards the end of the day. So like the way my apartment is like when the sun goes down, it beams straight at my apartment. So like yesterday it was like 86 degrees inside the apartment, bro. I was like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. It is so hot, man.
Jeez.
Just ready to go home. You don't appreciate home as much until you leave, man.
Oh yeah, on God, bro. Oh my gosh.
Like I like Whittier. I think Whittier is a cool place. Like if I was never from IB, I wouldn't be mind being from Whittier. Like I think it's like it's pretty similar. Mm-hmm. But man, it's just something about like it's not the same, man. I don't know if that's just because like IB is such like a small knit community. Like we kind of all get along. Like you can walk around and you know, like you know you're gonna see somebody you know. And here it's not like that. But still, I just think there's something different. Something different about being here and being there. It's hard to explain, but it makes you appreciate home for sure.
I think that's why I love it so much because I mean, it can be a pro and a con to it. Like I like walking around and like seeing people I actually know, like just randomly.
And some people don't like that, which I mean,
some people don't like that. Yeah. I mean, I respect I respect the reason why they don't see it, but like I don't know, I like it. I enjoy it. Like especially when we go to like I don't know Mike's and we see someone like some older folk that we know. Mm-hmm. I think that's just pretty funny. Or like when we go to like any other place.
Yeah, even when we go to like what's that? The Plank. Remember when we went to the Plank that one time? We see like parents and stuff. And, like
you see parents, it's like there's no way.
Yeah,
it's always a funny thing. Like it's never like a dull moment. It's always a funny thing. Like there's no way. Like this is real, but I like it. It's funny.
Some people don't like it, which like I said, it's each their own. But I just couldn't imagine like walking like here, like when you walk around and like you don't see anybody you know. It's just not like it's not as entertaining.
It's not. I love it. Yeah. I love it. I think that's why I eventually do want to go back and live there. I mean, once I actually have everything, everything settled down. But yeah, bro. I love that community, man.
Yeah, man. Me and Dirty are trying to move out, like we've told you guys like 1,000 times. And Dirty won't let us move into a place with one bathroom.
Yeah, there's no need. Like, Kayla, you don't understand. I need my own bathroom. No, I'm not saying like that, but you know why I need my own bathroom, bro. You know why.
The price difference is like $400.
Dude. bro, it costs more to live in IB, bro.
Yeah, it does.
It costs more. It's like, bro, maybe eventually if we're making good bread, but we gotta wait it out, man. Humble ourselves, man. Humble ourselves before we live on the beach, bro. Humble yourself, man.
Oh man.
Trying to get as much space as we can for the least amount of money.
I can't wait, man. That's the only thing that sucks. I mean, I love living, like, not living, but I love being with my mom, my sister. But man, like moving from here, having my own like spot, to like moving back in with my mom, I'm just like,
Especially with the college.
Sucks.
I wonder how that works.
Yeah, it sucks having like your own space and then going back to like living in a living room.
That living room. Some people, yeah.
It's just rough. I mean, I lived in a living room for a while. I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm used to it, but it's just not the same. Like right now, I have a bed. When I go home, I got a couch. It's rough, man. I need to move out.
Shit.
And my mom always tries to get me like, she's like, you can sleep in your sister's room. Your sister can like move into like my room. I'm like, nah, it's not that serious. It's already her room. I don't want to like take it back.
Mm-hmm.
But
I see that.
Man, it's rough. I just can't wait to like move out.
Mm-hmm. That's a sack. Shoot. I mean, I always have my own space.
Yeah.
But I never had like my own like house like that. Like, especially with all the homies like that. I mean, we had my roommates in Texas, but
yeah,
I want the homies like
from
day ones, man. Sheesh.
So I can't wait, man. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, just all that freedom, bro. You just has to be a funny house, man. I tell you that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a funny house. A lot of stuff to be going on.
Dirty's gonna start up his YouTube channel again, guys.
Oh yeah, I already made my own account. I made a whole separate account already, bro.
Oh, you made another one?
I made a whole new account starting from 0 subscribers, but only reason I did that is because my old account was connected to my Gmail. I mean, they're still both connected to my Gmail, but like if I change my screen photo on my Gmail, it goes to my YouTube. I don't really like that. I want a whole different character, like a whole separate character. I mean, you can't really put like a certain photo as your like Gmail because it's not very professional, especially because that's how I send out my emails to companies or something like that. It's just very unprofessional. So I just made my own separate account, and yeah, it's just my name though. It's just Dirty, Dirty Gang. all my little filthy rugrats.
Filthy rugrats.
Yep.
That's gonna be funny, man. I think the podcast is like our personality and like you get a lot of us out of it, but it's also a little bit more like professional and it's more like structured. Yeah. Like we're sitting here talking about like stuff we think like should be talked about or like stuff we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And the YouTube channel is just kind of like whatever. Like his YouTube channel is like, if you've seen his videos before, it's kind of like we just kind of do random stuff.
Yeah, just do random vlogs and shoot, who knows, anything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know. With my YouTube channel, I plan on just doing like some video games vlogs, just random stuff. Nothing too serious. It's just vlogging and video games.
You should do the video. You should do the video games, and I'm gonna do the voiceover.
The voiceovers? Well, bro, I got some equipment to start doing video games, bro. It's fun. It's fun.
I could never get in. I always wished I was like super into like shooting games and like Fortnite and like Call of Duty and stuff. I just could never get into it, man.
No, bro. Like you can just sports.
Yeah.
Like,
you're gonna do sports?
Well, I could do. I mean, I feel like you can do anything. I just want to bring back that's why I whipped out the old Xbox 360, bro. Like, dude, if I imagine making like your own character in NCAA and like having like the little story as like your channel. Does that make sense? Like you're telling the story off of that channel. I feel like that's pretty cool. I mean, you can play like video games like that, but it's not really like a story. It's just like your clips, I guess. Yeah. But I don't know. That's what I want to do with my channel when I talk about like gaming bias.
Yeah. I mean, Dirty have a whole bunch of stuff that like the gaming stuff's all his, but we got a whole bunch of stuff that like we've been talking about, which we're not gonna say yet, but a whole bunch of stuff we've been talking about. And if we end up getting it like successful or like ends up doing good, it'll be super dope videos for you guys to like watch.
Oh yeah, I mean, we do have a lot in the making. I do appreciate everyone supporting this podcast at the moment, and what's going on in the future. We do. I mean, like, it's gonna if everything actually works out, which is pretty rare. According to statistics.
Yeah, that's why I said like whatever.
According to statistics, but like whatever happens, but like we're just doing it for fun. Still, it's just for fun. I don't know. Maybe we're just maybe if it pops up, it pops up. It doesn't. Oh well, we start another. We do something else. It is what it is. We keep going.
Yeah.
And I'm excited, man. Shoot.
Same.
This is COVID, man. I mean, I don't want to blame COVID, but COVID got me.
I'm blaming it, man.
I'm blaming COVID for our actions, but COVID made me think about doing all these opportunities, though. So I kind of like, it's 50-50. I hate you. I'm not going to say I love you all.
It's a love-hate, man. Especially being in college, when I got the stimulus check, I definitely was mad. I was like, hey, because I don't really be getting money like that.
I know what I feels like, man. There's large checks.
Yeah, I said,
large checks.
Stimulus. Especially my car was messing up, so as soon as I got the stimulus check, I said, say less. Went straight to the mechanic. Took a big old chunk of my thing, man. I was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to COVID though, because I wouldn't have got it. But it's dope because I feel like it's given us so much time to like research. Like Dirty will send me like random stuff. I'll send him random stuff, but like stuff that we might not have seen previously, we get to see now because like of all the free time we have.
Yeah.
So that's a positive. But the only thing is like, okay, it's getting old now. Like it was cool for like the first couple of weeks. Now, okay, it's getting old.
Yeah, it can't be doing it all the time, bro. I tell you, man, I probably spent more money during COVID than without COVID, man. Like, bro, you see how much money I dropped? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I don't even got money like that, but I don't even know. I don't know how I can pull some stuff off with that. That's crazy. I don't know, man. I need to get off the internet. That's the thing. That's the bad thing.
That is the thing.
I mean, I be on YouTube.
You're always researching and looking for stuff that you can get. I'm like, bruh.
It be adding up. It be adding up, man.
What do you think about these killer bees, bro? These killer, what are they called?
I saw that. You're crazy.
Killer hornets?
There's...
Okay, but what I've seen is, it said they need 20 to 30 stings to kill you. From like different, what's it called? So we're straight. We're good.
We're good, but like...
One will get me. 10 maybe. 20 to 30? Absolutely not. I'm going after that. After the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Gone.
So when you hear about stuff like that, and you know this planet Earth is such a crazy place to be. But like when you hear stuff like that, do you feel like there's more animals that are not discovered yet?
Oh, the ocean, like I said, man, the ocean is scary as hell. Mm-hmm. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff in the ocean we never even heard of or seen of.
No.
But even in like regular like life, especially in United States overall, we're pretty like blessed. But once you get to like China and like Africa and stuff, those is where like the real creative animals be coming out.
Yeah.
Like, things you never heard of. Like I think they said the murder hornets came from like China or something.
Something like that. I don't want
to like China,
knock them down, but I think something like that, yeah.
But I'm like, dude, I can only imagine what kind of stuff's over there. Like even like we don't got no tigers or no elephants in the United States. Like normally, people bring them here.
Oh, you're right.
People bring them here, but
people bring here.
Like they're not just here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the places where they're actually at. You can only imagine what else they got.
Yeah. That.
Mm-hmm. Even like Australia, you see them big old spot. No.
Don't talk about them, bro. Oh, don't talk about that, man. I hate them, bro.
Make your stomach turn. I definitely do want to travel, but man, that's the stuff that be scaring me.
I don't know, man. Not a big fan of that.
I don't like that. I don't like animals. I don't like animals right under their moods, man. That's not really mess with cats. Like dogs, if they're mad, you know they're mad. Like cats, man, they can snap quick. All of a sudden, you're getting clawed on your face and stuff.
They're scratching and stuff. Like, bro, if you don't chill.
Yeah. Dogs, I'll
take care of you.
Yeah, I'm feeding you, bruh. I'll put you outside and end all of this. But dogs, like, like, man, homie's mad right now. I'm going to go ahead and leave him alone. Oh, he's happy right now. Cats, you don't be knowing. They just be walking around like, what? Do something.
What?
I can't mess with cats, man.
Mm.
They're like, he likes you. I'm like, he might just be plotting. Yeah. I'm like, chill.
No. It's not the move, man. It ain't the move. But, man. Sorry, I was redesigning my room a little bit. I mean, I put one thing up.
Bro, Dirty will do that. Dirty will put like one thing up or change one thing. He'll be like, what you think? Like, bro, it looks the same, bro.
Well, what's it called? I put a sheet up over my window, bro. So my room is dark 24/7. Like I'm in solitary, bro.
That's terrible. I don't like that.
You know, I like it, bro.
Man.
I like my lights. I'm a big fan of my lights.
You need sunlight. That's what you need.
No. That's
why, my lights.
Dude, that's why I be like waking up. Like that's why my sleep schedule is super off now. I've been waking up like at 11 o'clock and thinking it's like 7. Like, bro, there's like no light. Like, I mean, at the dark room, like right now it's like 9. It's like 9 o'clock. It's like pitch black in my room.
I like to be able to like experience both, especially being inside all the time right now. I like to be able to like, okay, the sun's in here, it's daytime, and when it's dark, it's nighttime. I don't like it being dark the whole day. I feel like that's depressing. It
is depressing, but it's just like I value my lights a lot.
Like, bro, you're in the straight darkness with red lights on right now. That is like the significant sign of depression.
It's actually not just red; it's actually blue as well.
No, I don't see no blue, but I see a lot of red, and it looks like you're in like a nightmare.
Okay. Okay. If that's how you feeling, bro, because I don't feel like that.
I'm just telling you. If you have early signs and you need somebody to talk to, I want to be able to jump on that as soon as possible. So right now, I'm telling you, it looks like depressing in there.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not the case, then that's fine. But if it is, I'm here for you.
I respect it.
Bro, this quarantine has me look like insane. Like you can't even like. It looks like I never even got a haircut before. Look how long this. I don't think my beard has ever been this like long. Bro, I pulled out one of my hairs like from my head the other day, and it was like long, bro. Scary.
It'd be long, man.
I'm about to straighten my hair just to see how long it will be.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I low-key want. My sister been wanting me to do that. She always wants to do that.
Yeah, my sister and my mom would be so happy, bro. But I want to kill it. Doesn't when girls straighten their hair, doesn't it like burn it?
Yeah, it's like burning. I don't
want my hair to be all crispy.
Yeah, I don't really know the whole thing of it, but like I know it's like killing it. Not killing it, but like it is killing it. It's making it dead.
Like we always talk about, and I feel like girls don't know this. You know what I'm saying? Like girls don't know what we talk about, and like so like you can tell when girl has like nice hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they don't think we notice.
Or
like they don't think we have like education on it, or like not because we really don't have education, but like we have like an eye for like good hair, especially like Tay can talk about this all day, but like Tay will date a girl strictly because she has nice hair.
Yeah.
And I think people really don't think that guys are like that. They don't think they have that mindset, which we notice, man.
Yeah.
You notice nice hair for sure.
Hair plays a big role. Not a huge role, but
not a huge role, but
when it's there, it plays a big role.
Appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, it's very yeah.
It's like when people think of like when the way guys look at girls, like they just think we think about like body and stuff like that. When we pay attention to like other stuff.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Oh gosh.
Survivor headphones, bro.
Bro. For some reason, when that fell, it made me think like I fell, bro. Like a face palm, bro. That was weird. If you watch this YouTube version of the podcast, bro, that was weird.
Yeah. I'd be forgetting people don't watch. See, like in my mind, everybody watches it on YouTube, like because that's how I would watch it. So like to think other people like listen to it, so they're probably like, I don't know. I mean, it's probably cool still, but like to watch it, I think it's so much funnier.
What's it called? Yeah, because I mean, when I was looking at the analytics of it, a lot of people were actually watching it on or listening to it on Spotify and everything. Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
That's dope.
That's majority of our listeners. Surprisingly, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just never thought people would listen, like, just purely listen to it. So I think that's dope.
I don't know, probably just throw some headphones and
go get some done. See, I never have been like a not natural, but like a regular podcast watcher. Mm-hmm. So our podcast listener. So I really don't know like what the process of it is. Mm-hmm. I like videos. I like vision. I like looking at stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I mean, I think it's honestly like also like a version of like a kind of like an audiobook in a way. Mm-hmm. Like because like if you hear a story and you don't see it, like you're able to like visualize it in your own head, like you have your own image of it.
Yeah.
Or yeah, you're able to like create a certain image in your head, which I like a little bit. Mm-hmm. Of like what's going on. Maybe it's not how they thought about it, but the way you think about it, you like it. And
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
If that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. It's like visualizing what you think is happening is better than like actually saying what's happening.
Yeah. You'd be like that. Kind of like a fiction story. A fiction audible story. But
this is true.
That's just my opinion. I mean, that's how I started. I started off with just listening. I never really watched it until maybe when I'm bored in my room.
Yeah, like a couple of podcasts that I've seen, I've always watched them on YouTube.
I like listening, man. I put it on my car. Sometimes I just put it on my headphones and just act like I'm listening to music, but it's really the podcast. I don't know. There's a lot of different scenarios. Like I said, I used to work out to watching Eric Thomas's podcast. I used to work out to it, and I just put it on the speaker, and I just work out. Like I just like hearing his voice. It's like so motivating. His voice is so motivating, bro.
So when I work out, like if I'm like on the treadmill or something, like or on the bike or whatever, I could do like a podcast. But when I'm lifting, I need music, man.
Oh yeah, when I'm lifting, yeah. But I'm talking about I'm talking about when I was working out, I was doing drills. So I was doing like footwork.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't like doing no heavy lifting. I was just doing footwork, stuff like that. Kind of miss working out for football.
Yeah, I think it's different for sure. This is my first spring where I haven't worked out football in like years. At least 8. I know football. Once football started in high school, it was always off-season workouts. But right now, this is my first time not doing it. It feels weird. Work and stuff. The good thing about it is like if you start training people or whatever, you can like do it with them or like show them how to do it. So technically, you're still kind of doing it.
Yeah,
you can like do it yourself before they come, just so like you know like how much is right or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get back into it. It's just you need all this to be done. So
I'm saying, but that's what's it called? So when I was talking to my personal trainer, I have 2 personal trainers. When I do my rehab and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And they say the same thing. I'm like, they're not really into sports like that anymore, but they're able to do stuff like what I'm trying to do to get myself right. That, I mean, even though it's just an injury, like you still get the same mechanism of like the sports work area. Well, that's tough. But they be killing me, man. like every Wednesday, bro, I'd be like, bro, I don't want to go. I just want to call off.
Because it's so specific, man.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's so specific. But once I'm there, I'm like, all right, I'm cool. But once it's just the thought of it, it's like, bro, let me call off, bro. Bro, they be killing me, bro. Even though it's only like 45 minutes an hour, bro, they be killing me, bro.
I think those are like the hardest workouts, like the 45 minutes to an hour. Like I've never been the dude that like goes to the gym and spends like 2 hours or 3 hours. Like when I go to the gym, it's like 45 minutes an hour. I knock it out quick and get done.
I can't stay long, or I won't there's like I learned a certain like I lose like a certain like attention span, bro. If I stay for longer than like an hour at the gym. Yeah. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I really can't. If I feel like that I'm trying to get like certain physique done. But if I'm going just to work out, just to stay in shape, I'm not staying there for no longer than 2 hours. Crazy. Or longer than an hour, say.
See, the thing, I think because I'm so used to like being here, I'm so used to like, once I get in, I'm just you just constantly like go, and then you're done. So like switching to like going to like a regular gym was so weird, dude. Like I'm just sitting there, I had to wait for machines and stuff.
Yeah, no.
There's like people that I don't know around me like watching, so I'm like, dude, this sucks. I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate like having to wait for machines or like being interrupted and stuff like that. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, this sucks. I hate lifting like regular people. Like I miss like it's just football players in the gym.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing the same thing. We have a rotation, like everything gets done. And then when you go to regular gym, it's like, man, somebody might be like, you might have a plan, and somebody might be like using something that's in your plan. So
Grandpa might be chilling there doing abs. Doing
for
abs
6 sets of 3, and they take 10 minutes between each set. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you serious?
Yeah, it sucks, man. They'll take like the squat rack for like calf raises. I'm like, oh, God, dude.
Like, are you serious?
And they have like 10 sets of 20. I'm like, dude, hurry up.
Hey, bro, I be seeing that, but bro, I be seeing like the funniest like creative workouts in commercial gyms like that, bro. Like in like the $9.99 months gyms.
Yeah.
I be seeing like some interesting like, what are you doing? Like, what are you trying to get done? But
it's because they always try to hit like this super specific like muscle, like in the shoulder, that's like deep down underneath. So they'll do like just some weird workouts that are like, oh well, this works out this right here. I'm like, okay, whatever. Well, how many sets you got, player? Well, after this, I'm gonna tell them, all right, don't even worry about it. Do something else. Guess I'm doing legs today. I think that was the blessing about like working out with football players though, is because you're not used to like using the machines with like wires and stuff on it. So like you can do a full workout without even like touching those machines, which the people that go to like gyms, usually they love those like wire machines. Like that's usually like most of all they use. So you can just grab like dumbbells and like use a squat rack, and you can pretty much get your whole thing done.
Yeah. Squat rack, that's a whole workout by himself.
Yeah, literally. Bench, you can do like 50 different things on the bench. Like so much stuff.
Yeah. Shoot, we about to wrap it up right now.
Where we at?
Yeah, we're 1:10.
I need like a stopwatch or something over here because I have no clue. It could have been like 3 hours and I have no idea. So next time you guys see us, man, you won't even recognize us. We're gonna look so different. I'm gonna be actually next to him, and he's gonna be actually next to me instead of through this.
Through the face cam and everything.
Microphones, so you're gonna sound my voice really. You're gonna hear what my voice sounds like really.
And this is all planned, bro. We hope everything comes out perfect.
Yeah, this is all according to plan. It might not go this way, but it's according to plan.
Might have some hiccups and everything, but like everything should come out smoothly. Watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Been studying.
Yeah, I've been studying a lot, but everything should come out clean. Video should be come out crisp. Audio should be come out magnificent.
Our topics are gonna be stupendous.
Yeah. And then we're gonna have are we gonna have a special guest as well?
Are we? I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out soon.
But it's gonna be our best podcast yet. That's our goal. Every podcast we want to get better and better. I think it's more entertaining when we have guest speakers, just because it's more like voices, more personalities, more mindsets, more like whatever. So I think it's cool to have guest speakers, but also it's our podcast, so we gotta pop in by ourselves once in a while. But we're gonna try to get you guys as much cool guest speakers as we can, have as much fun as we can, talk about as much stuff as we can. Try not to keep it too depressing. We know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
That's right.
Can be talked about, but we try to spew positivity on this podcast, man. Positivity. Shout out to Whittier College, because I'm finna leave. I'm finna graduate. Next week is going to be 2 days before the actual online graduation.
Yes, sir.
So it's getting serious, man.
I'll give you a applaud, bro. Congrats, man.
It's getting serious, man.
It is. It really is serious. And check us out on Instagram, K&D The Porch Podcast. Check us out on the YouTube channel. Check us out on the Spotify account. And check us out on the Apple Podcast, man. And this is us, K&D Washington. This is Hugh Anthony, Dirrty, a.k.a. Dirrty. We signing out. Peace.
Peace.